Hello and welcome to my channel Conscious Movement. Thank you for tuning in today. If you don't know me, I'm Aya and I have a question for you. Do you know why you cannot tickle yourself? It's because your body knows it's you doing that. Well, that's just a little example of how wise our bodies can be. It's more than just a punchline though. It's a testament to the incredible knowledge that lies within our bodies, and our bodies hold more wisdom than we give them credit for. They know how to react when we are stressed, remember past experiences, heal themselves. Pretty impressive, right? So today we are going to explore 7 principles of body's wisdom. But don't worry, we are not jumping into some complex anatomy or physiology class. Instead, we are going to uncover these principles through life examples, real life examples, and how understanding them can revolutionize our health, well-being, and overall life experience. If you are excited to embark on this journey, so go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel Conscious Movement so you won't miss out on future content. Now, let's dive right in, shall we? The first principle I call the reactive body, and it is the body's response to stress and threat. Our bodies instinctively react to stress and threat. Think tension in your muscles, feeling out of balance, or even adopting unhealthy habits as a coping mechanism. For instance, remember the last time you were really stressed out, like before a big presentation or some important exam? Did you notice your heart is racing, palms are sweating, or maybe a headache coming on? That's your body reacting to the perceived threat. Recognizing these reactions is critical because it's the first step to healthier responses. Instead of allowing this reaction to take over, could you transform it into a motivator for success? One solution is simply to pause, recognize what's happening, and take a few deep mindful breaths. If you have the chance, try to step away for a few minutes, going for a walk or meditating in a quiet corner if possible. Being aware of our body's responses and consciously resolving them allows our bodies to recalibrate, turning a threat into an opportunity. Consider this: each of us carries within us a rich tapestry of emotions, sensations, and memories, all intricately woven into our very being. Our bodies serve as a living, breathing archives of our personal histories. Ever felt overwhelmed with emotions from a past event when you heard a certain song? Or felt like your heart fluttered at a scent of a familiar perfume? That's, my friends, your body implicit memory in action. When we find ourselves vulnerable or emotionally on edge, these embodied memories may resurface, taking us back in time. Recognizing this principle is an invitation to understand our reactions better and manage them consciously. And how can we do that? The key lies again in acknowledgement and processing. By recognizing these memories and the emotions they stir within us, we grant ourselves permission to work through them and free ourselves from any associated tangents, or emotional blockages. Next time you are hit with a wave of nostalgia, instead of brushing it aside, take a moment to sit with it, to embrace it. Consider it as a piece of beautiful, complex puzzle that makes you, you. This simple act of acknowledgement can be your first step towards healing and growth. After all, our past may shape us, but they do not have to define us. Emphasizing the body's fluidity, this principle appreciates our body's ability to change and adapt. Body is not a static entity, but an organic one, perpetually evolving, adapting to our actions, environments, and even thoughts. Have you ever marveled at how quickly your body can adjust to a new workout routine or different climate or even a shift in your diet? This ability to change and adapt is part of your body's inherent wisdom. This principle underlines our body's adaptability, reminding us of our potential to change, resilience, and growth. For instance, if you have ever embarked on a fitness journey, you will know how hard the first few workout sessions can be. Your body may ache and you might feel exhausted, but keep at it and soon your body adapts. The workout that once left you breathless now feels comfortable and enjoyable. That's the power of your body's flexibility. So how can we harness this adaptability for our well-being? The key lies in embracing change and encouraging our bodies to keep moving and keep evolving. Whether it's trying a new workout, incorporating different foods into our diet, or even learning to meditate, embracing change encourages our body to stay dynamic and resilient. We are constantly immersed in a cascade of experiences, all flowing through us, leaving impressions as they pass. Everything we feel, every pang of joy or throb of pain, every sensation, they are all transient. This principle serves as a reminder of the impermanent nature of our bodily experiences, urging us to adopt a wider perspective, one that sees the passing nature of even the deepest discomfort and thus builds resilience. Think about the last time you stubbed your toe, how the sharp pain seemingly consumed you for a moment before it gradually faded away. Even though it was intense, it didn't last forever. The same can be said for emotional pain. While it might seem overwhelming in the moment, it will eventually subside. How can we incorporate this understanding to our daily lives? By recognizing the transient nature of our experiences, we can better navigate challenging situations with patience and resilience. Next time you experience physical or emotional discomfort, remember that it won't last forever. Allow yourself to be present with your sensation, witnessing them without judgment. See them as they truly are, temporary, changing, and ultimately passing. This isn't about dismissing or minimizing your pain, but rather acknowledging it as part of the transient tapestry of human experiences. So next time you find yourself in the midst of storm, remember this too shall pass. By understanding and accepting the transitory nature of our experiences, we are not only cultivating resilience, but also making room for the joy and pleasure that follows. After all, without the rain, there wouldn't be no rainbow. Isn't that worth holding on for? One of the most impressive and remarkable things about our bodies is their innate ability to heal. This principle showcases the resilience of the body from healing a small cut to recovering from a significant injury. Our bodies possess an incredible capacity to repair, regenerate, and renew themselves, both physically and emotionally. Let's consider something simple like a paper cut. Initially it stings and there can be a little bit of blood. But what happens after? Your body instinctively springs into action, healing that tiny wound until it's almost as if it was never there. That's your body's healing mechanism at work. It doesn't just stop at physical wounds. Our bodies have the same instinctive ability to heal emotional wounds too, if we create the right conditions and give them the time they need. So how can we support this healing process? One key is to assure that we provide our bodies with the proper care and attention they need to heal. This might mean adopting a nutritious diet, ensuring we get enough rest, staying hydrated, and managing our stress levels. Another method is through mindful practices such as yoga, meditation, tai chi, qigong, or breath work. We create an environment conducive to healing by helping us relax and connect more deeply with our bodies. For emotional healing, talking therapies, journaling, or self-care activities like spending time in the nature or engaging in a hobby can be extremely beneficial. By placing our trust in our body's healing mechanism and actively supporting it, we can witness this remarkable process unfold. Remember, the road to healing isn't a straight path. It may have ups and downs. So be patient with your body, trust the process, and celebrate every little step towards recovery. It's fascinating to think about the wisdom of our body's hold, right? The sixth principle, it's all about tapping into that wisdom. But it's important to remember that to access this knowledge, we need to approach our bodies with kindness, curiosity, and patience. For instance, have you ever felt your heart race during a scary movie? Of course, right? Or felt the butterflies in your stomach before a date? This is your body communicating with you, signaling your emotional states through physical sensations. But how do we tap into this body wisdom? Start by paying attention to your body's signals. Next time when you feel stressed, instead of brushing it off, pause, close your eyes, and tune into your body. Where do you feel the tension? Is it in your shoulders, your stomach, your chest? The next step is to respond with kindness and curiosity. Try to understand what your body is trying to tell you. Perhaps Your body is signaling that it needs a rest, or it could be hinting at an unresolved emotional issues that you need to address. By practicing this mindful attention, you create a safe space for your body to express its wisdom. It's like learning a new language, the language of your body. And as you become more fluent, you will find that this wisdom guides you towards a deeper understanding of your physical and emotional health, and ultimately towards your authentic self. So our final principle emphasizes our bodies as a potent site for transformation. Now, how can my body be a site for transformation? Imagine a time when you have been through a stressful period. Maybe it was an overwhelming project at work or a challenging time in a relationship. Remember how that stress felt in your body. Maybe it was tightness in your chest or constant fatigue. Now think about the time after the stress was resolved. You probably felt a release of tension or lightness, right? It's your body's way of transforming after a stressful situation. But here's the thing, this transformation is not just about recovering from stress or illness. It's about recognizing your body as an active participant in your life journey, not just a vessel for your experiences, for your existence. To harness this potential, we need to start listening to our bodies, nurturing them, and acknowledging their wisdom. This could be as simple as taking time each day to sit quietly and tune into your body, noticing any sensations or emotion that arise. Or it could involve more targeted practices like yoga or mindfulness to cultivate a deeper body awareness. Embracing this principle invites us to view our bodies as partners in our healing journey, not just passive recipients of external circumstances. It's about realizing that true growth and transformation come from within, and that our bodies have an active role to play in that process. So your body is not just a vehicle of your existence, it's an active participant in your life journey. Thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned for more insights and exploration into conscious living. Until next time, remember, you hold the power to heal and transform right within you.